I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Take 4. It's the 4th time I've tried to shoot this video. I made a post on social media that I wasn't going to do the late night video tonight because it is lunacy out there. But people asked me to talk about something that's sort of important, so I decided I'd try to wing it. 3 times I did it. Once I was this far, I'm just standing right there in the corner, and 2 guys walked by and just started cursing like crazy because they knew I was filming. 3 times, people. So now I moved it inside, and now this is my apartment. This is where I live. If somebody does it here, they're gonna get their face slapped, and you're gonna get to watch it. All right, so here's what we're doing today. I'm reviewing ice cream hot sauce. All right, Haagen-Dazs, flustered by what just happened. I'm trying to calm down. Oh, notice the goatee? Got it trimmed. A little better. I was shaggy. Vanilla Swiss almond, my favorite ice cream. One of them. So I have 2 hot sauces that I'm putting on here, and then so I'm going to get right into it. We're going to talk about this. It's not something I like talking about, but it's important, so I'm going to. Sweet cheese, Australian extreme chili condiments. My buddy Rob Dunn, beautiful sauce. It's got mangoes, carrots, lime. It's just really a lovely sauce. Now, I have vanilla Swiss almond in here, and here is some of the sauce. All right, guys. This is a dessert sauce. A lot of you guys have never put hot sauce on ice cream. If you haven't, you don't know what you're missing. So here's some sweet cheeks on some vanilla Swiss almond. I'm gonna get right into it. Oh, such a lovely sauce. And it's so good on ice cream. The dairy, now sweet cheeks is a mild sauce to start with. So the dairy really offsets the heat. So when you're doing the sweet cheeks, you just get this amazing flavor. It's sweet, there's some mango, it's just a little bit of the lime. It's really a beautiful sauce, but there's really no heat. The second sauce I got today is from Peck's Peppers. It's wild berry whoop, and there it is, okay? This is a sauce that's made from 7-Pot Primo, and it's got strawberries and blackberries in it, all right? Now, this is a very, very hot sauce. As far as sauces that I put on ice cream, this is, look, forget sauces on ice cream. This is a brutally hot sauce, but as far as sauces that go on ice cream, this is the hottest sauce I've ever put on ice cream. I still have the broken cap. This is you really get the sweetness from the berries in that 7-Pot Primo. It's amazing. I'm gonna pour some of this on here. All right, we're gonna eat this. We're gonna discuss what these guys want me to discuss. I did the story time, and a lot of people asked me, they tell me what stories they wanted to hear because they remember from previous live streams. I've had 5 guys in the last week asked me to talk about my sobriety, how I got there, how it happened, what was there like a momentous event, that sort of thing. Now listen, it's not fun for me to talk about. Talked about it on April 14th, the 1-year anniversary of me stopping. This ranks right up there as far as my favorite ice cream. This is sauces. This is so good. You know what? I should put it in categories. As far as super hot ice cream sauce, this is my favorite. I have medium and mild that I like equally, but as far as super hot, this is it. Okay, let's talk about the ugly stuff. I had a problem drinking, and here's what it came down to. I was always at a good time, Johnny, you know. Alcohol was always a part of the scene wherever I was, drinking, you know, having fun. Started the channel, and I'm reluctant to even talk about this because it's going to sound like I'm just giving you an excuse, and I don't like making excuses because I own my stuff, you know. But the pressures of going from not having a YouTube channel to all of a sudden having this channel that, you know, I was just kind of doing this. It was difficult to process. Here's what it comes down to. I'm just being honest with you. How you guys view me, All right, you guys put me on this pedestal. I'm just a normal guy. How you guys view me. That's why I don't like the word legend and stuff. How you view me and how I know I am. That chasm is so wide, it's almost violent, it's so far apart. And me dealing with that, just how you see me and how I really am, that was that whole time was super stressful. You know what I mean? It isn't that I felt like a fraud, because I've always represented myself to you really honestly. But that's what a big part of the stress that I had came from. You know? And that's how I chose to deal with it. It wasn't the right way to deal with it, but that's how I chose to deal with it. So, you know, when you're a YouTuber, you work from home, you get to do your own thing. You know, last year I traveled to tons of different countries, and being your own boss, I didn't have to answer to anybody. If I decide I want to do something, I just do it. I don't have to clear it with anybody. You know, I decided I want to go to Australia. A month later, I'm in Australia. So I don't have to clear. So that environment made it very, very easy to drink a lot. At festivals, you know, in this apartment, I'm a nobody knows me, which is beautiful. But if I go to like a festival, everybody knows me. So I'd be at a festival at 8 o'clock in the morning, someone would walk up with a Bloody Mary. I'm like, hey, here we go. And we'd start the day, and that's how it went. And there were a lot of festivals, you know, a lot of trips, a lot of Bloody Marys. So I got to the point where my brother Tommy Scoble has a theory about drinking and drugs and tobacco and anything that's a habit. Nobody's going to quit until they've done enough. You know what I mean? Everybody watching us try to force somebody to stop doing something. How will that work for you? Right? Nobody's going to stop doing anything until they want to stop doing something. About 6 months, my start date for sobriety is April 14th. Let me eat some more ice cream. I don't want this to melt on me. About 6 months before April 14th, I downloaded an app to my phone called I Am Sober. It's in the App Store. Go look for it. I Am Sober. I got 2 days into it. I don't know what it was. Just kind of, you know what I did? Deleted the app. Didn't want to look at it anymore. It made me feel guilty. I'm like, fix your wagon. Just delete it. The question was asked, was there any culminating event? Like, was it a big thing, like I got drunk at a Christmas party? It wasn't anything like that. I woke up one morning, on April 14th, I woke up and I just didn't want to drink anymore. That morning, I had had enough. So, the reason I think I'm the wrong guy to ask for help for sobriety. So the guys that have asked me to talk about this, I'm the wrong guy to ask. Here's why I say that. I have friends that are sober that like actively work at their sobriety. Do you know what I mean? They go to like meetings, AA meetings. They have a sponsor they call all the time. You know what I mean? They have these coins they get. I never did any of that. You know, I'm an anomaly. If you look at YouTube, go Google what you need to do to have a successful YouTube channel. We do none of it here. If you look at the steps you probably ought to take to get sober, I did none of them. So I'm thinking I may be the wrong guy to ask for help about sobriety, but the app I downloaded was called I Am Sober. It gives you a running total. It's hard to see because glare. This is like year, month, day, week, whatever. It gives you the 1 year, 1 month. It gives you the accurate count. 422 days today. You got to know something. I wouldn't know what day it was unless I showed you that. It's a non-issue for me. So for me to give you advice about stop drinking, I want to help you, but I don't know what to tell you. You know, I just had enough. Have you had enough yet? You know what I mean? To me, it was very freeing not to drink. Let me tell you, it's really, you know, it's easier for me not to drink than it is to drink. Because if you drink, there are consequences. A lot of them are hidden. They won't pop up now. Might pop up later. But there's consequences. If you're going to dance, you got to pay the band. You know what I mean? I did a lot of dancing. I don't want to do it anymore. So I got to a point where I didn't want to drink anymore. So I downloaded that app, and I feel guilty saying this for people who struggle and have to go to meetings, and I don't say have to, but need that support to kind of get through it. It was like flipping a switch. I flipped the switch that morning, and I've never craved it. I've gone to 8 countries since I quit drinking. I went to Belgium. What do you think Belgium is known for? Beer. Didn't even think about it. It's a non-issue. I'm a non-drinker. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of ask yourself, are the consequences of drinking, and you know what they are, even if the consequences are consequences nobody sees, even if they're just here. Do you know what I mean? The consequences, you have a little voice on your shoulder. Even if those are the only consequences, you get tired of them. When you get to the point you're tired enough, flip your switch, you know what I mean? If you need to go to meetings, guess what? Go to meetings. If you need to have a sponsor, guess what? Get a sponsor. Do what you got to do, because I'm not joking about this. It's a life or death situation. I got friends that died from drinking. Here's the problem. It's so prevalent and socially acceptable. They push it on you. I remember when I first quit drinking, I went to the casino with a friend, and he ordered a Bloody Mary. I ordered cranberry. Love cranberry juice. Everybody knows that now. I go to different countries. They're like, hey, get a Johnny cranberry juice. This waiter goes, want some vodka in that? I went, did I ask you for vodka in that? Nope. So he left. He left it. Then, like was it switching shifts or something? It was a different waiter. A different waiter comes back. I wanted another cranberry juice. So he says, he goes, can I change you a drink? Another drink? I said, yeah, I'll have another cranberry juice. Want some vodka in that? Like, they teach you to do that? So society pushes it on you. So it makes it sort of a different thing, but I don't know what to tell you. I feel like nothing I say is going to really help, because it was just flipping the switch for me. You know what I mean? But I can tell you this. You want to know what happens when you flip a switch? Here's a funny thing. You get sober. I stopped drinking. I'm not sure. I probably drank on the 13th. That was my last day drinking. I woke up on the 14th. I didn't drink anymore. You know what you just got to do? You just got to decide you want to do it. And once you do that, it's going to be an easy thing. But you got to want it. You know what I mean? Something I was just going to tell you and I lost my train of thought. Hang with me for a second. It's probably worth it. I don't really remember. If you need a sponsor or something, get one. If you need to email me, this is going to be interesting. Email me. I'll email you back. If it takes me a few days to email you back, it takes a few days. But it's a life or death thing for you. You know what I mean? You're going to feel better, you know? I'm babbling now because I want to help you and I don't know what to do to help you. You know what I can tell you? Eat more peppers. Eat more hot sauce. Put ice cream. Put hot sauce on your ice cream. You know what though? It's a non-event for me drinking. It really, really is. But I like looking at the numbers go up. I can't wait for the 2-year anniversary. We'll do something crazy. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I remembered. Here's what happens when you stop drinking. I drank on the 13th. I was sober on the 14th. I got more sober on the 15th. Believe it or not, on the 16th, 17th, you get more sober. I'm still getting sober. I mean it. So that's a really important thing. You're going to get clarity of thought. I used to walk into a room and go, what the heck did I come in here for? Doesn't happen to me anymore. I mean, since I stopped drinking, I didn't have a hot sauce company when I was drinking. I do now. Can't say it's because of that. Sure didn't hurt. I'm in love with like the most beautiful woman in the world. You know what? You think she'd be interested in me if I wasn't my best version? I got news for you. She wouldn't, because she's her best version. So when you get sober, wonderful, amazing things are going to happen to you. I kid you not. That will be encouraging. So when you have too much weight and you want to go on a diet, the second you notice, you can see a little bit of weight loss, you get motivated, right? Same thing. But do it, because I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. I'll finish with this because I'm sorry about the babbling. Sweet Cheeks, hot sauce, Australian Extreme, chili condiments, wild berry from Pex Peppers. Go to the description box and get some. This is what I want to finish on. When I downloaded the app, it's called I Am Sober. You upload a picture and you write a little blurb in there about why you're doing this. I never look at it. They're a little, I mean, I flipped a switch, but there are people who look at that for daily motivating things. But this is what the day that I downloaded this app, this is what I typed in there. I said, I deserve to be my best. And you may not believe this, but I swear to God, I was thinking about my family, I was thinking about you when I did this. But I said, I deserve to be my best. I don't like me drunk. My friends and my family and I deserve better. I've grown weary of hating myself. Look, I'm not battling with Brad Pitt for movie roles. I'm not a handsome dude, but I feel pretty comfortable looking in the mirror these days. So do yourself a favor, take the step, you can do it. The people around you, the ones that love you, need you to do it. And you know what? Tell them, because they'll embrace you, they'll love you, and they'll help you get through it, I promise. Sorry for all the babbling. You guys asked for it. I didn't, did the best I could. Right there, guys, is our pepper. Click that thing, become part of our family. If you don't want to miss a video, click the notification. You'll miss nothing. Right there is League of Fire. Do yourself a solid. You want to feel really intelligent 5, 6 years from now, become a part of them now. Otherwise, you'll be lying and saying, oh, I've been around since the beginning. Get it on the ground floor. Right there is 2 relevant videos. I hope I helped you. I love you. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Steve.